Rochdale and Crawley. Didn't want to miss any games this year, but unfortunately, as I explained in the last vlog, I had to miss them 3, so it's good for me to be able to make this run. York was great. Getting 3 points was crucial for us, I think, because when you hit a game like Rochdale, that could usually trigger a slump. So it's good that our players give themselves a good kick up the arse, and now you know, we're pushing on. We beat York, and Plymouth are not doing too great. I can see an opportunity for us tonight. So Jolly, I don't think he's back. Apparently he started training this week. I don't think we'll see him today. We're looking more like Saturday. We might see him. Personally, I hope Washington gets the start, because I tweeted him on Saturday after the game, and I told him that as soon as you learn how to find the net, you're going to rip League 1 a new one. League 2, sorry, yeah. Getting ahead of ourselves there, although that would be nice to be able to say one day. Yeah, I mean, if we stick with the same starting 11 against York, I don't know if Wardy's going to be 8, because I know he came off after getting a knock. But I was just really happy with the performance, and you know, as I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, I don't think we're too far away now. I think about an hour and a half roughly. Well, I don't know. I haven't been paying much attention to the roads. But yeah, like I say, I can see an opportunity today. A point away from home is always nice, but I think we're drawing in too many away games. We need to start getting, you know, a few away wins under our belt, because like I say, it's 4 points difference between top and us. So a win today could really see us in a really great place, you know, and somewhere to work on as well, you know. If you're up the top end at this point of the season, and then we're approaching the Christmas era now, and that's, you know, that's where you walk out the table you want to be come Christmas. So if we're up there at Christmas, we're looking at a promotion season possibly. So like I say, you just enjoy ourselves in the Football League. You know, we're back in the Football League now. You know, just make the most of that for now. But say, if we could push on, you know, why not? Let's keep the charge going then, eh? Anyway, nice one, guys. We're actually here now inside Home Park. Gonna catch the Argyle Angels for a little bit before they finish, and let's have a quick look around. We have brought a decent crowd tonight, I think. Not bad. There's plenty more people downstairs as well having a drink. So got a couple of our lads with us here. Kieran, say something.
We're gonna fucking win.
Yeah? How much?
We're 4-0.
What?
We're 4-0.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
3 or 4-0.
3 or 4-0. You're that confident? I like it. I wish I could share the same confidence. I think it's going to be a bit more of a tighter scoreline than that, but I can see it's going to win. Sir? Ben? Right, Ben. Give us.
I'm expecting a win today, 2-0.
2-0 County. What about yourself, buddy?
4-0.
4-0. Yeah. A lot of optimism through the youth at the moment. So, who else we got here?
Going on.
What's happening, buddy? Right, and there he is. Right, and Matthew, you first. Scoreline prediction.
I reckon 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2 goals myself. Well, the last time I predicted 2, we scored 3. That was on Saturday.
Yes.
So, yeah, 2-0 you think, yeah?
Yeah, 2-0.
Who's reckon's going to score the goals for us?
Zabrowski and Washington.
Zabrowski and Washington. I'll tell you what, I hope Washington does find the net very soon, because as soon as he does start finding the net, he's going to be a beast in this league, isn't he?
Yeah, he will be. Come on.
Yeah, that's nice. Well in, Ryan. I'm seeing, except for the very, very final part of the play. I mean, we're defending well, we're keeping them A, their chances have been limited, pitchers had to make one good save, and I say their keeper have had to make a few. Well, not so much from shots on target, but you know, he's had to come out and reach for the ball, he's had to come out and kick it away, and yeah, I've got to be fair, we're playing well as a team, we're bringing our York form to this game, but I wouldn't mind seeing a few more digs at goal, you know. But then the boys are going to be shooting towards the second half, so you know, that might spur them on. There's nothing better than scoring right in front of your own fans, I think. So yeah, let's see what we're going to do. Jackson's impressing me again. I've got to be fair. He's looking a dominant threat down the right wing back. I'm thinking Washington. He's getting marked out. I'm not sure what sort of impact he's going to have. But Jolly's on the bench. Zabrowski's trying to make a nuisance of himself, but he's not quite doing it. Chapman isn't having his best game, but he isn't having his worst game either. So maybe there's better to come from in the second half. We'll wait and see. But then apparently Tommy Tynan's getting similar on the pitch. So as soon as he comes on, I'll get that. Alright, nice one. Let's see what the second half brings in. One Tommy Tynan! One Tommy Tynan! There's only one Tommy Tynan! One Tommy Tynan! There's only one Tommy Tynan! One Tommy Tynan!
The first prize this evening is a cheque for £450.
That's the legend himself, somewhere in amongst that little crowd of people there, drawing out a ticket. Drawing a 50-50 draw for them. Yep. We should start getting legends to come and draw out 50-50 for us, instead of not being able to hear Tim Free's called it at half time.
6-2-2. And finally, the third prize is a pair of quality gold umbrellas, and that's courtesy of our friends
I've heard apparently that Tommy drives taxis around this area somewhere.
2294. 2294. There you go. Those of you winning ticket numbers for this evening.
I know what most of you are thinking right now. I should not ever try and get a job of being a cameraman, so I just can't keep this still.
Went to the quarter-final of the European Cup against Hull and won the Welsh Cup, so it was a good spell for us.
Tell us about your experiences of playing in Europe in Newport County.
Europe is a total different thing to normal football. We went to the East Germany when the war was still up. Some very, very people who had nothing, absolutely nothing. Opened your eyes, football's football, and it was a good time.
So you must be pleased now to see them back in the Football League after spending so long away.
Yeah, we've been out of the league for a long time. I've still got friends and family over there, so it's nice to see them back in the Football League.
What was the secret to your goal scoring?
If I can tell you that, I'd be worth a fortune, wouldn't I?
We could do with it now.
Play today. Oh, we could.
Do you have any favourites out on the goals that you've scored here, Alan?
No, I mean, I scored quite a lot of goals, but I think the one that always stands out is when we won 4-0 here against Bristol City when we got promotion. It was the
just gone out, so you can see it's too dark in this corner to carry on with the game. All over there as well. This is actually quite beautiful. Let's have a look. I can see them there, they're there trying to fix it. That's that footage. Let's see if they fail. If we fail, you're on camera. On camera failing. What are they doing? They're not even doing anything. Turn it back on then, hey!
Go on, Paul! Fix it!
What are they going to do? They're going to stand there again. What are they even doing, man? Oh, here comes the expert in a fucking suit, like. Out of my way, I'll fix it.
Oh, it's a bit chilly. Shit, ground, no lights! So much for the stage of the hard ground, isn't it?
Yeah. Best ground we've been to at league level for a while, and the friggin' floodlights going. I know our floodlights fell down, at least they still worked. Well, I think they already know that, Rob. Actually, this is starting to get a bit old now. The players are going to cool down, and if this game gets abandoned, it'll be a wasted trip, and I will not be happy. I think people are starting to get a bit wound up now. It was funny, but now it's just a bit old. Everyone's starting to sit down. I think I'm going to actually. My back is caning.
My money back.
We want our money back. We want our money back.
This is the worst I've ever been on. I've ever been on. I've ever been on. This is the worst trip I've ever been on.
Well, what a fail.
This happened in Spiffy once, right? Yeah, he kept the launch. It was an hour. An hour. And then he played the second half.
Yeah.
I think he had Greenwich, I think. Oh, it's nearly an hour.
I wonder what they're saying on Sky Sports News right now. Yeah.
You got lights up there?
What's just now?
There's a crowd right there now. There's a crowd. Let's have a look. Something is happening there. And whatever happens, it better happen quick if it does. Oh my god, this is winding me up now. The thing is, I'm keeping rolling because I'd like to get the conclusion on camera, but my arm is hurting now. this game on. Happy days. I wanna go. I wanna go. Plymouth's the shithole. I wanna go home. Plymouth's the shithole. I wanna go home. Plymouth's firm. I take it. Faggots. Anyway, it's getting light now. Game on. I'm here with Brian from the Clarence bus. Brian, give me your thoughts of the game today, or tonight, shall I say?
I'm being rather blinded by Taffs on the bus. But it's a brilliant result, I reckon. We could have won the game. I thought County was very, very good today. Again, Neil again had a fantastic game. Sorry, I just can't argue with the bus. Cheers. But another good bus by the Clarence bus, and amalgamating, I hope so, fingers crossed, with Squire bus, working hard together. Lot of their boys on here today, on the bus, and I hope everything goes well on the next two buses.
Excellent.
Taffs and the choir bus and the Clarence bus are going to run. I'm rather drunk, sorry, so I feel better than you hear me.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for your time, mate. Continue to get the thoughts at the front of the Clarence bus. I'm here with Barry, who's going to give me his thoughts on this Plymouth game that we just played. Take it away, my friends.
Okay, well, I thought the game today was a good earned point. Back four played very well. Didn't create much. Like I say, it was a tower game, but a good earned point away from home. I'll take that any time. That's about it, really.
Okay, you said there that we didn't really create much. No, you said there that we really didn't create much.
No.
Right. Well, considering that Chris and Jolly's coming back to fitness, you'd have thought you'd maybe have got a bit more from Washington and Zabrowski, who would be open to keep their place in the team.
That's that comment, yeah. I think Jolly, once he gets fit, he's got to come back.
Oh, they.
I would play Jolly. Washington at the moment, he's not fighting, he's quick on the break. He's not scoring enough goals from me anyway.
Yeah.
Alright?
No.
But Jolly, yes, I'm like Zabrowski, I would play alongside.
Right, I'm going to ask you about Washington, right?
Yeah.
Washington, before we signed him, was no stranger to the net. He averaged more than a goal a game.
Right, yeah.
Right? It shows he knows where the net is.
Yeah.
So, if he does start finding the net, do you think he'll make a massive impact on this division?
Definitely, yeah, he would, yeah. But like I say, it's a big step up. Mine, so it's going to take overnight type of thing, you know?
Oh, of course, yeah.
The times he gets through one-on-one, I think he should finish more.
Excellent. Okay, well, thanks for your time there, buddy. Cheers for that. Good day to you all. Well, a good trip last night, really. An enjoyable trip. A nice stadium. The weather wasn't the best, obviously, but we actually managed to slightly avoid the worst of it, to be honest. The rain did start coming down hard towards the end, and I was thinking, oh my god, here we go, typical. I'm going to walk right out into this. And it was pretty torrential as well right at the end. But, no, I mean, if we get down to what's most important about the trip, and that's the game itself, I've seen Justin Edinburgh's post-match comments, and he summed it up perfectly, in my eyes anyway. It was a solid performance. It wasn't spectacular, but it was solid. Just goes to show that Rochdale isn't going to happen again anytime soon, unless we come across, I don't know, someone like Portsmouth on their revival on a really amazing day. But even then, I think our team at the moment, putting Rochdale behind them pretty quickly. As for me, any point away is a good point. But I do feel that Plymouth were there for the taking last night. They weren't exactly spectacular. To get a boo from your own fans, that shows how badly, Plymouth must have played, And I don't know. I think I mentioned it in one of my interviews last night. Washington and Zabrowski are both starting most games at the moment. You'd have thought they'd have tried to come up with something more last night, knowing that Christian Jolly is on the sidelines, about to come back, looking for his place back in the team. Now, as much as I'm going to love seeing Jolly come back, you know, it would have been at least nice for Zabrowski and Washington to put in "you're not having your place back" performance. I mean, Zabrowski might have been a little unnerved with the fact that Plymouth is an ex-club of his, one of many, but the sayings of it, for someone who's still quite young, that's quite mad, that is, you know. Plymouth, Torquay, Bristol Rovers, Cheltenham, now us, 5 teams, bit of a journeyman. Let's hope that his journey ends with us, because I like him, and I'd like to see him stay with us for a few years. I mean, we can't really gripe at an away point against a team that were Championship a few years ago, and we were Blue Square South a few years ago. I mean, it just sums it all up there, and I think it was someone who I got on my Facebook summed that up quite well. It just shows how far the club had grown when us, at the time, we were Blue Square South, they were Championship, and they were disappointed with an away draw with them. Well, like I say, I think they were there for the taking last night, and I've got to mention their fans. Fair play. Their support was pretty damn good for home support. It's very rare you see anyone else other than us who tends to sing throughout the entire match. But the only thing I gotta say about that is they literally just looped over the one song over and over and over. And at first it was good. It was like our classic, you know, 20-minute long Amber Armies chants. But this was a 90-minute, well, if you can consider they did it throughout the floodlights, when the floodlights went out, it just went on, and it got annoying by the end. So I don't know what to make of it. I mean, vocally they were great, but I think, no, I just try mixing it up a bit, like, you know. I mean, look at us, we got about 20 different songs that we use, you know, they got one. But I'm sure we'll teach them a bit when they end up coming back up to Newport to come see us. But all round, yeah, a solid performance. We'll leave it at a solid performance. And the man of the match was hard to choose because only 3 players really stood out for me in this game. First of all, that was Yakubu. For me, was probably the most solid of our defenders. No, nothing against the other ones. Everyone was solid. Yakubu was the most solid. Jackson had another fantastic game. He was such a threat down that right. And I don't know what's up with that lad. He can just run all day, can't he? You know. So yeah, I was happy with Jackson again. But the man of the match for me had to go to Minshall, because Ryan Burge is on the verge of coming back from injury. Minshall doesn't want to give his place up. That's exactly what I'm on about with Zabrowski and Washington. Minshall has put in, you know, you're not taking my spot in the team performance. You know, he got up for headers a lot. He was making tackles. He was picking up loose balls. He was spreading the play around. He took, you know, the midfield by the bollocks, really, and he gave him a good twist. And you know, it brought a lot of forward play from us. But yeah, to sum up, Minshall man of the match for me, and a solid performance. So bring on Southend. This is going to be a bit of a test on Saturday. So we'll see what we can produce. Anyway, see you later, guys. Up the KD.